Alright, seem to get on top of it now. I had to just do, unfortunately I had to just restart. And there was more so a problem with VC Face, and I had moved my webcam around so much that it just didn't know what to do. I had to just completely restart. That was the only way to resolve it, just to completely restart. What the fuck is going on? I have the wrong YouTube video up. Oh, man. Wrong video. Come on, man. I have to get back to my channel. No. I need... God damn it. No, I need the other one. Oh my god. No, not the oh my god, now I'm having problems bringing up my stream on Reality app. That's why that's why I was so resistant to restarting. I was really resistant to restarting because I knew it was going to probably bring about other problems. And also I'm hungry and it's late. Okay, there we go, finally. Okay, finally got on top of this because I'm sitting here, I'm hungry, I have things to do. I'm hungry. I was supposed to get some rubber bands and I never did. Like before I was starting the stream, I was supposed to get some rubber bands and I never did. Unfortunately, I've been repeatedly live streaming late, so this stream is probably going to be very boring because I've repeatedly been live streaming very late. I've been live streaming late repeatedly, so this is probably going to be really boring, and probably like nobody's been doing it, and it's probably not going to be very long either. I had, class this afternoon, and I had to take a nap, and I had to walk the dog. I had to eat earlier, and I had a phone call to make, so things quickly got very busy today. Like a typical working class person or typical student, I tend to be busy during the day, so... Oh well. I don't really have weekends because I'm working, so... Okay. So I'm sitting down eating. Well, I'm over on clean, but I'm gonna do some stuff related to school or whatever else I need to do because I'm sitting down right now. I'm gonna be doing some stuff. I always have something for school that's due the next day that I need to do. Like every single fucking day is always something with school. I swear to fucking. It's like every single day, but the semester's almost over, so that's part of the reason why. I mean, who on the East Coast wants to watch my live stream at 1 a.m.? That's basically the time I'm broadcasting right now. Yeah. And that's a fucking weekday. I also had a lot of technical issues tonight too, so lightning cable, headphones went bad. I think I didn't program it to loop. Yeah, I didn't program it to loop. Okay, now it's looping. Okay, I need to get my shit together. Hello there, what's good, what's up? Wow. I'm live streaming through YouTube, so I have two different mics hooked up. I have one for Reality app and one for YouTube. So I'm gonna mute the mic that's connected to Reality app so you don't hear an echo. But let me know if you can continue to hear me after I mute my mic for Reality app. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello there, Shinsuke, what's good, what's up? Wow. Can you hear me? 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 Oh, I only do that so many times because it gets annoying. I can only do that so many times because it gets obnoxious to listen to. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh my god. Oh, I have to hurry up and hook up I have to hook my laptops back in so I can begin doing research for this, school-related homework task. Oh, come on! Yeah, tonight's been a real train wreck. I'm just gonna say that this broadcast just happens to coincide with, the news breaking out that the Senate, passed the, TikTok ban bill. The TikTok ban was passed by the Senate. So, yeah, oh! Let's see what comes out of that. Can't be anything good. I think since my laptop and all that is disconnected, it's gonna take time to reconfigure because I had to troubleshoot technical issues. I'm just gonna listen to stuff from my phone in the meantime. Oh, even though I cleaned my room yesterday, it gets messy again. Like I was supposed to. There was something else that I had in mind I was supposed to be doing. I'm not able to. Hello there, what's up? Wow. I'm live streaming on YouTube, so you're gonna hear an echo in a second. I'm gonna switch to the mic connected to YouTube so you don't hear an echo, and tell me if you can still hear me, okay? I'm gonna mute the mic that's connected to reality. Hello there, what's up? Hey, what's up, unknown? How you doing, what's up? Can you still hear me? Can you 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 hear me? I only say it like that many times, guys. I don't want to annoy you. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Oh man, I'm still around. I'm doing stuff for homework. I'm still here. Oh boy. What the hell? I love how my AirPods just don't want to stay in my ear now. Ah. So I've been watching some videos about the TikTok ban. I think I'm gonna add to this video that I'm talking about the TikTok ban bill, because it just got passed by the Senate, and then it's gotta go to Biden's desk and he's gotta sign it. I just watched some videos about it on TikTok and how things could go, and a lot of people are saying that sometime in 2025 we could see TikTok be either A, radically changed or go away, but TikTok as we know it is gonna go away. Like, because even if they did so, I heard that somebody has said the Chinese government wants to keep the algorithm, and without the algorithm, TikTok is useless. That's right, TikTok will just become like another Instagram. Nobody's gonna really care about it. So, like, hopefully by that time that happens, like, before then, my goal is to have my AI voice ready and in action before then, and I need to start making gaming videos really bad because I know TikTok is slated to go away as we know it. And social media is going to get significantly worse again, and it's going to suck like it did before. It's going to get really sucky, because I never had any success on social media until I did a Cookie Split. However, on Instagram, I did get like 2,000 followers on Instagram, like around the time I first launched with the cosplay. And I know the cosplay is the main reason why I am where I am. Like, as a creator, the cosplay is why I am where I am. And, like, so, even on this platform, YouTube, I mean, I've had success in YouTube Shorts because of the cosplay. It's all about the cosplay, and it's no different for TikTok, really. I mean, on TikTok, it's the same thing. It's also about the cosplay. However, none of these platforms are good for music, really, so I need to get my music on Spotify, like, really bad. And for the longest time, I've always been all about the music. I mean, I had started out as an artist. I was an artist before I was a serious musician, but I've been an artist since childhood. I've been an artist since before I picked up the guitar, so that I've been an artist way before anything else. But I've been a musician for a long time. I mean, that's the second thing that I've been doing aside from art for a long time. And I don't really have any kind of major success on any of these platforms in regards to my music, so I know that's a moot point, that's a lost point. I just have to go on Spotify for that. I've already at least gained an audience from TikTok. I mean, the people who are serious about staying on TikTok and don't want to move to other platforms and maybe don't want to move to other platforms as a sign of protest, which I do understand. I do get that. Like, I totally get that. Like, seriously, because this is a big problem. This is a First Amendment issue as well. So I totally get that. So, like, but some of them will probably miss me enough to hopefully seek me out on some of these other platforms. But I'm not going to have the reach like I did before, unless there is an alternative that comes up quickly. But it's the algorithm that makes TikTok what it is, and unless they were to reverse engineer the algorithm, that's the only way. But yeah, but you know what? I could do things like live streaming, which helps. You know, like that helped me on Instagram, like live streaming. It used to, but Instagram has gotten really bad. And I mean, there's been a decline of social media in general because of AI algorithm moderation, auto moderation is like the worst thing because they implemented that on Reddit, and that's what led to the whole yeah, Reddit had a lot of subreddits had auto modification, auto moderation. Yeah. That I know the Reddit thing was about the API charges, but there's also auto moderation, and I know auto moderation can be really bad from Reddit, but I started noticing that it was also on Instagram. And a lot of these other platforms have algorithms that moderate it, including TikTok, so there's been a decline in social media in general in the quality because of these AI moderators that don't have any context or understanding and just kind of arbitrarily ban people, and then there's no recourse, there's no tech support. So these algorithms ban people and then there's like little to no recourse, but it's really bad. It's distinctly bad with Instagram. It's really bad with Instagram. And I can't even upload audio on Instagram, period, or music, any kind of music, any kind of audio. I can't put that in Reels because it instantly gets copyright. It gets copyrighted even if it's not copyrighted, it still gets copyrighted. And then TikTok had implemented a similar thing, but it's not as bad on TikTok. It's really bad on Instagram. But everything that made Instagram really bad, TikTok only has a milder version of all of that. TikTok only has a milder version of everything that made Instagram really bad. Also, Instagram is a huge issue for those who, I don't know. I mean, yeah, All I know is that I've seen an influx of content on Instagram that is oriented towards adults, but that may be because of my age. But I don't know what it's like if there's a younger person who goes on there who's under the age of 18. Do they see all that content flooding their feed too? Because, like, I see a lot of adult and mature content flooding my feed. Like, even on accounts that I hardly log into, I still see it flooding my feeds, even on accounts that I, like, hardly log into, so, like, I don't know. But I know Instagram is more open-minded with what they'll let you upload, and that's the one thing I do like about them. But my goal is to get that AI voice in real time, start using VR chat with it, start maybe doing Omegle and stuff like that. Start doing that, that's my goal. I need to do some live streams on TikTok as well. I've just been waiting for my followers to build up. But maybe need to start live streaming. I know a lot of people get banned from live streaming though, that's my concern, but if TikTok is in its final days, I mean, it's not really a concern, right? You know, if it's like the 10-day countdown before TikTok is going away, then of course live streaming on there totally makes sense, right? Because then you're not really so much worried about what, you know, like, oh, if I get banned by the auto moderation, if I get banned by the algorithm, you're not worried about it as much if you know it's gonna go away. It's like, oh, got nothing to lose at that point. It's starting to become like, well, you might as well do what you want to do on TikTok because you got nothing to lose. Also, my adult content, my mature content, for the longest time TikTok just wouldn't let you upload that, but now they do, so I need to start, doing, like a feed, I wanted to do a separate feed for it. I need to do that because TikTok is, probably, it looks like TikTok is in its final days, or at least TikTok as we know it, so I need to do that, like, this week. I need to see if I can do that, like, this week. Okay, I need to actually be right back. I know I got no viewers here or no listeners, but I just wanted to talk about that. The hell? One thing I like about this is I can upload it. It's already on YouTube, so I don't have to, like, you know, it's already being recorded and uploaded on YouTube, and it's so easy. It's, like, so easy. Like, it's not, like, a lot of trouble. Oh, that's right. This is my Be Right Back image. That's pretty simple. That's pretty easy, actually. Yeah, I can just take my headset off just like that. That's pretty easy.
you
Alright, I'm back. Even if I don't get anybody, I'm gonna be streaming for a while, even if I don't get anybody, just to make it worth my trouble. I'm gonna... Yeah, okay. I got rid of that image. There's some audio I need to listen to, but it's going on midnight, though. I don't know how much it's worth even streaming at this point, because it's going on midnight. And that's Pacific Standard Time. It's always Pacific Standard Time for me, because I'm in Los Angeles. Yeah, I don't even know if there's a point. Oh wait, I put in the wrong earbuds. Oh, these are the earpods associated with the iPhone 8. Oh my god. How the hell did that happen? I'll probably stream until like midnight because I need to make it worth it for all the trouble I went through trying to set up here. For the technical issues and the trouble that I went through, even though nobody's gonna join, I should probably just continue streaming for a little while longer because of the trouble. But some people joined. Yeah, that's why I don't like to stream late. That's why streaming late can be kind of troublesome because I go through all this work and then nobody really joins. But it's not like I can blame them because, like, yeah, because, like, it's, like, late. Like, really late. Okay, let's see. Oh, my Bluetooth is not being detected. Okay, now my Bluetooth on my other system is connected. Yo, what the fuck? Oh, really loud. Every time my AirPods have been slow to connect, and then I put they're knockoff AirPods connected to the computer, they were slow to connect, I put the volume up and then it blasts me. I think I forgot to get my vitamins. I'll just take care of it at midnight when I stop streaming. I think I'm gonna stop streaming at midnight, so I'll just take care of it then. It's so unfortunate that I've had a big mess in my room just from today and like last night before I went to bed that I haven't been able to address the other messes that I want to address tonight. I'm still gonna try to do it. Even though I know I'm gonna torture myself, I'm still gonna try to do it. All I can do at this point is just try to move fast. I know it's late, but I can just try to move fast. That's all I can do. I'm cleaning my room right now and doing homework stuff. I'm having to do both, so it's kind of hell. Yeah, my knockoff AirPods are kind of leaning in a funny way underneath my Corsair headset, and it's kind of tickling my ear. This weird feeling is kind of tickling my ear. Oh man, it's tickling my ear. Yeah, luckily for the duration that TikTok has been around, I've reached my maximum potential with this almost. I don't think TikTok is going to be around when I release my album, when my album's done. Unless I, like, really get cracking on that, unless something miraculous happens where I'm able to complete. Over the summer, if I'm able to complete it and spend a lot of time with it, that will really help. I would like my album to be completed and released while TikTok is still around, because that's the majority of my engagement. I have some engagement on Instagram, but it's not the same. Hello there, succubus. Hey, what's up? Wow. I'm talking to you on a mic that's connected to Reality app. Let me switch to my other mic. Alright, now I've switched to the other mic that's connected to the YouTube livestream, and muted the other mic that's connected to Reality app so there won't be an echo. I don't know. It's good, succubus. Hey, what's up? Alright, I don't know at this point if you're still here, but if you're still here, then I would know, because you probably would comment, but, I don't know. If people can hear me or not, sometimes I don't know, but for the most part, people have been able to hear me. I know a lot of people just need to join streams for points, and I get that. I get that, I understand that. Okay. And it's also really late, so I don't really expect much. It's like 3 in the morning for some people, 1 in the morning. I get like so robotic when I greet people, I swear to God. Fuck. All I know is I need to, like, my goal is to at least have my AI voice, debuted on TikTok using, like, doing live streams like this, doing, gaming content, doing Omegle, doing VR chat. I need to have that content up on TikTok before it gets sold off and everything changes. But I already see TikTok kind of declining or kind of getting worse. I already see the experience on TikTok getting worse. Because they probably figure, like, what do we have to lose at this point? Because the stories... I've already lost, like, 90% of my engagement that I had with stories. I've already lost engagement on TikTok by, like, 90% because they released an update that broke stories and made it like Instagram, and they probably are doing that because they figure, like, what do we have to lose? And it may be more in it for them as far as money to do that for some reason. I don't know why that would be in their best interest to do that, but I don't know. Usually when something like that happens, it has to do with money. If there's an update and it sucks, but the company doesn't want to reverse it, it probably has to do with profits, I swear to God. But they're probably like, what have we got to lose at this point? We're gonna lose this audience anyways, so who cares? They're probably like, what have we got to lose at this point? I've already noticed the experience on TikTok getting worse already. So, like, they're probably like, what have we got to lose? I swear to God. Yeah. So, already kind of there, but I had debuted the AI voice on TikTok already with using, the pre-generated audio function in 11 Labs. I had already debuted it, so, and I already have some content on TikTok using the voice, and I've already gotten input and opinion on the voice. But, like, here's the thing that I'm concerned about. Here's why I want the real-time AI changing voice. This is why I want to use it in real time, and why I want this before TikTok ends, is I want to do a live stream on TikTok, at least one, or some live streams on TikTok. During TikTok's final days, I want to do some live streams, or TikTok as we know it, the final days. And do some live streams with the, AI voice, real-time voice-changing AI voice. I need to utilize it for TikTok in some way that's unique, and one way that would be unique is for live streams. Because I know that real-time AI voice changer is going to be a game changer for live streams like this. Because I'm still using fucking Voicemod. I'm still using fucking Voicemod. And the reason why I'm still using fucking Voicemod is because Google Collab is a piece of shit. And I stopped giving them my money because they suck. And I looked into the GPU that's running on Google Collab, and that thing sucks too. The Tesla K80 with 12 gigabytes of VRAM, that thing isn't that great. It's not that great. Like, the 4090 would be much better, or like, the NVIDIA Quadro M600, I think that's what it's called, that thing would be better too, because it has 24 gigabytes of VRAM, and, like, there's better GPUs that they could be using. There is better Tesla GPUs that they could be using than that one, the one they give you by default. There are better Tesla GPUs that they could be using than that one, or there's better Tesla... There's better GPUs that I can use. My RTX 36 with 12 gigabytes of VRAM is probably better than that thing that's attached to the remote machine. I'm like, wow, so I'm paying all this money and the GPU isn't even that great that they're providing me. And there's already latency over the internet. Bad deal all around. Google's a major corporation, so they're probably not, you know, they're not going to care about you or your money. They're not going to care about you or your money. They're a major corporation. They already are rich. They don't need you and your money. And they don't need my money. And I wanted to always run it locally from the get-go, but you know, I was just doing that out of convenience so I wouldn't have to gut my computer, but I have to gut my computer. Well, my computer tech is gonna do it, and I have to work around him, and I have to wait for him to get around to it. That's why I'm so upset. And I also have to wait to purchase this other GPU that I need. That's why I'm like so upset. Sucks. But my goal is to have that up and running before TikTok changes as we know it. They said, I think it was like mid-2025 or something, I don't know, sometime by 2025. Hopefully not January, but maybe like mid-2025. I mean, if we're talking about a whole year from now, that should be enough time for me to get the real-time AI voice changer sorted out. But if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. There's really nothing I can do at the end of my... at the end of the day, there's nothing I can do because it's beyond my control. Yeah, Google Collab is running a Tesla. If you subscribe to Google Collab, Pro version, I think... I don't know. I had the Pro version, but I heard the default GPU is the Tesla K80 with 12 gigabytes of VRAM, which the GPU that I have installed locally is like much better than that as far as... It could be much better than that. Well, no, it would, because I have tensor cores. I have like RTX 3060. I have tensor cores. I at least have tensor cores. Hello there, Whisker, what's up? What's up, Emily? Wow. Alright. If you're still here, let me know if you can hear me. Probably nobody's gonna be on my live stream and actually be engaged at like 2 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. Like... Oh my god, okay. I saw somebody else I know on Instagram comment. I don't know how long that's been there. Hey, are you still there? I see your comments on YouTube. I, was only paying attention to the app that I have on the side that I'm live streaming on Reality. I'll read your comments to see if you're still here. Hi, Beast. Hope you are well. How's life in art, Beast? Okay. So if you're still here, I read your comments. But you probably left those a long time ago and I didn't respond to it. But, I'll just maybe do like a direct message, that's what I'll do. If, they probably laughed, I'll do like a direct message. I'll take a picture of that and then I'll respond that, like, later I'll do like a DM. But, oh, okay, you're here. Alright. A lot of people are joining my live stream and I'm leaving because it's really late. Well, yeah, my life is okay right now. The captions are weird. Oh my god. Those captions. The captions on here. Oh my god. I'm doing okay. In regards to my art, I can only work on one thing at a time. I'm working on an album cover right now because I need to redo my album cover that I released. So, since I need to redo the album cover that I released, I have been working on that, and that's been getting a priority, but I have been working on a new comic strip in the background, but that's really slow going because it's really complex and the story is really complex. and it's a cross between both art and a comic strip. It's both art and a comic strip at the same time, so that's like, I've been working on that thing for like at least an entire year, if not longer. But I've been giving the priority to my album cover because I'm just completely doing a redraw because I want my album cover to look more like old school horror, like the horror comics that got banned in the 50s. Like, that's what I want my album cover to look like, so I am redoing that because that takes priority because I'm gonna be, I want to upload my music on Spotify. I'm re-recording all of my demos right now, so, oh god, the captions really failed me on that one. I'm making my demo studio tracks. Oh my god, the captions. I'm turning my demos into studio tracks. Okay, whatever with those captions, oh my god. Those captions are cringe. Probably because I'm using a voice changer, the captions are cringe. I'm upset about, the whole thing with TikTok because I have the majority of my audience on TikTok and the Senate just passed a bill that is probably gonna get TikTok banned or TikTok is gonna change as we know it, and I have the majority of my audience on there. So that really pisses me off because that's the majority of my engagement, so I'm trying to, like, I have a voice that I developed with AI that I thought I would be using by now. So I want to get that up and running before the whole changes could be implemented with TikTok. A lot of people are saying sometime in 2025 is when that could happen. So I noticed TikTok is already kind of downgrading in quality because they're probably like, we've got nothing to lose at this point. I'm live streaming on here now because I'm still on Reality app, but I port my YouTube live stream into Reality app, so I'm live streaming on both platforms really at the same time, and I like also being on YouTube because, YouTube is more accessible. A lot of people are on YouTube, a lot of people have YouTube accounts, so it's really easy to find me here. It's easier to find me on here than on Twitch, because you're only really gonna be on Twitch if you're, like, watching a famous streamer that got famous from Twitch, or somebody that only broadcasts on Twitch that's, like, really famous, but everybody's on YouTube, so YouTube is really the best one because everyone's on here, and the main reason why I'm on YouTube is because I'm able to import my live stream from YouTube into my live stream on the Reality app, because they support embedded YouTube videos. They let me embed my YouTube live stream. They let me put that in there, so then I could talk to people on Reality app and I could talk to people on YouTube at the same time, and people on Reality app for the most part can still hear me through the YouTube live stream because I have the YouTube live stream inside of my Reality app live stream, so it's really a live stream within a live stream. That's what I'm doing, live stream within a live stream, so that I can be on multiple platforms at the same time. But I feel YouTube is good because, like, everybody's on here for the most part. But, one day I'm going to get into, live streaming at TikTok, especially because TikTok is kind of, like, it's getting to the point where you've got nothing to lose with TikTok, so anything I had reservations about doing, I'm gonna probably be doing it now, considering everything that's going on. Yeah, my reservation was like, oh, would anybody join? Would I just be, like, wasting my time? But, yeah, you know, since the whole thing is happening with TikTok there and it's getting worse anyways, it's kind of like, got nothing to lose at this point, but, if I am on, I don't know if I'm on TikTok, if I can be on YouTube at the same time in reality. I mean, if I could be on YouTube at the same time, then I could be on Reality App too as well. I could be across 3 different platforms, but then again, I don't think that I can be on 3 different ones at the same time. I think I can only be on 2 because of Reality App allowing for my YouTube live stream to be embedded. But I've been wanting to set this up for a long time because this would allow me to be more accessible with my live streams. This would allow me to be more accessible. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Because now I'm more accessible because, like, pretty much, yeah, I think everybody who's on the social media apps, they have YouTube, so... And YouTube's been around since, like, 2005, so that makes sense. But I have lots of homework and I'm ending the semester. Oh, I'm really close to graduating. I'm really close to getting my bachelor's degree. At this point, I just have to find an internship because they're requiring an internship. I am looking for an internship in advertising and public relations. I just gotta put that on blast because, I need an internship to graduate, and, I still don't have anything confirmed yet. There was one that I was supposed to get, but, they, like, got cold feet at the last minute, and, like, they didn't end up following up with me or letting me do internship hours, because the director was saying that they would let me do internship hours, but then they, like, changed their mind. And I know why they changed their mind, because there was an incident that happened when I was in high school at that organization, because I volunteered at that same organization when I was in high school, and I was fired, but I was fired as a volunteer from that organization, and I thought they were over it, but that happened, like, 10 years ago when I was in high school. It was literally, like, 10 years ago, but they know that I am neurodivergent, and they have a problem with that. And they said that's part of the reason why they fired me as a volunteer, because I'm on the spectrum, so, like, they, like, did, it's, like, blatant discrimination, like, they called my parents. They called my parents and said, we don't want this person because, they have, you know, I don't want to say what specific thing I have here on the live stream, but I'm neurodivergent, I'm on the spectrum. And they said it was because of that they didn't want me to volunteer. They only wanted people who were, like, neurotypical to volunteer. And that's, like, illegal. That's, like, illegal. You know, that's kind of illegal. It's like discrimination is kind of illegal. Like, they could be sued. So they kind of sleazy organization. I don't really respect them. I had a problem with them. But, like, yeah, you know, it's a non-profit. They have a so-called good cause, but I like seeing more and more through their superficiality. They're all about, like, they're all, like, big on the theatrics, and it's all staged, but they're not really a good organization. I hate them. I really hate them now, like, like, you know, I got a project where I had to interview an organization, so since I had, you know, ties with this organization in the past, you know, and I did some good things for them, it wasn't all bad, but they just want to look at that experience, that they just want to look at the fact that I'm on the spectrum and all that, and that they fired me. It's like, screw them, man. I mean, that's really, like, stupid. Like, congrats on nearly graduating, thank you. Yeah, I know, it couldn't come any quicker. I was supposed to graduate this semester, okay? Because I was, yeah, the director was like, the director for this organization that I'm talking about, this non-profit, was like, oh, you can volunteer with us. You can, not volunteer, sorry, you can do an internship with us. We're willing to offer you some internship hours. Here's the thing. The situation with them is kind of nuanced. Because I did get fired as a volunteer and they cited, the person who fired me cited me being on the spectrum and being neurodivergent as a reason for firing me, but, why is the caption saying Special Olympics? What? Come on, what? my god! What the hell is happening with the caption? Okay. Oh, man. Anyhow, I knew other people in this organization, this non-profit organization that I'm talking about. I knew other people there, so it wasn't all bad. Even though I did get fired from being a volunteer, it wasn't all bad because I knew other people in this organization. There was other people who liked me. There was other people who didn't have a problem with me. And it was just a few problems. It was just a few people in power in the organization that did have a problem with me, but I had a lot of people who actually did like me, didn't have a problem with me, and actually, like, yeah, they were cool with me. I had some people who were cool with me, but I had some people who just really didn't like me. And they really didn't like the fact that I was on the spectrum and that I was neurodivergent. They really didn't like that. These people, they didn't like me, and they really didn't like that, and they cited that as the reason for it. But they suck. They fired me as a volunteer for that. This organization is irredeemable. I've tried to, rectify, with them because I need them for academic purposes, for like, if I need to interview somebody, this would be the organization that I would go to, because I still have, like, a lot of contacts. But I have made the decision now to completely sever ties with them. I'm done with them. I'm severing ties with them. I'm done with them permanently. I'm finished. Because them offering me, like, the new director offering me internship hours, and for me to send my resume and work my ass off writing a cover letter, and not hiring me, and putting two and two together, getting fired for being a volunteer, and them citing that I'm on the spectrum and neurodivergent for them firing me. I am boycotting them. I'm done. I'm going to tell everyone to boycott them. Don't take your kids there. Don't donate money. Let this organization, well, they do have a good cause and they do serve an important purpose for the community. Like, in the back of my mind, I'm so angry that I would love to just tell the whole world to just, like, boycott them. But they do have a good cause and they do serve an important recreational purpose to the community. And they do actually serve the neurodivergent community, the local neurodivergent community and the local community that's on the spectrum, and there are some people who think that they're very special because of what they do, and they get their clients get a very real benefit from it, but, for me personally, I mean, my experience for working with them internally, I just, now I have a fixed viewpoint that's not gonna change. There is nothing that could ever get me to change the way I view this organization now. I had good experiences with them, but the bad experiences are really bad, to the point where the good experience don't even really matter. Whatever good experiences I have with this organization, and keep in mind, I met my best friend, one of my best friends, I met through this organization and their fucking activities. But, yeah, in the back of my mind, I think about, what it would be like, the gratification I'd get from exposing them. But, the problem is that I would have to go really deep into my personal life, and, I'm on a live stream and nobody's really gonna watch this, so I'll talk about being on the spectrum, being neurodivergent a little bit, but I've never came out with that publicly, beyond just this. I mean, I know nobody's gonna watch this, so I don't really care. But, yeah, I would have to really get into, my personal life to expose these people. But a lot of the services that are for, people on the spectrum or neurodivergent aren't really there to help, they trying to do a token effort to help you and they don't really Autism Speaks is a classic example of an organization that, is intended to help people who are neurodivergent but on the spectrum, but they just end up doing more harm than good. They end up doing just the opposite. They say, we're here to help you, but they just do the opposite, and like Autism Speaks is the most prominent example of it because like a lot of neurodivergent YouTubers and a lot of YouTubers like on the spectrum have videos like there's so many people who have exposed Autism Speaks. There's like so many people who have exposed that. Like, oh my god, there's so many people who have exposed them, I swear. So like there's many organizations that are like Autism Speaks. And I had experience volunteering for one of them. And I found out, you know, and also there's other people's bad experiences too, like one of my friends has brought up several things that happened with this organization that were concerning. There's a lot of things about this organization that she brought up that were concerning. I'm like, yeah, they're just, yeah, they're just like, yeah, I was willing to like, put all that aside, but not anymore. I'm done. I'm done with them. Anyhow, I'm gonna intern somewhere else. You know, it just may take me longer to graduate because I've really had the network. Well, it already is taking me longer to graduate, but the problem is, I'm full-time right now, I'm already taking 4 classes. I probably wouldn't have been able to handle an internship on top of that very well, and it probably would have made something that's bad, it would have made it worse. It would have made something that's bad worse. But yeah, like people who are neurodivergent need to be aware of a lot of these organizations that claim to help you. They're not really there to help you. Or they do a poor job at helping you, or they, like, guess what you want and guess what you need, but it's not really, or they just completely misunderstand you. There's so many problems with that. Or there's ableism built into these organizations, like the organization that I volunteered for in high school because I had to volunteer to get a high school degree. Oh my god, they want you to volunteer or they want you to do internship, but basically, it was called community learning or like a community service program that I had to do to get my high school degree, like 10 years ago. Well, yeah, it's about 10 years ago. About 10 years ago, this is what I had to do. Yeah, and it's just like, man. Okay, I'm cleaning up another mess that's outside my room, so I'm getting away from the camera. Okay, so somebody else had joined, so now I might be live streaming. I said at midnight I would end if other people didn't join, but I got somebody who joined on YouTube, so that's the beauty of this, is there's both YouTube or reality. If somebody doesn't join on reality, there's YouTube. That's what I love about this, is that I'm leveraging 2 platforms. Oh, crud. I realize I need to... There's something I need to move before I move on to the other mess. Oh. So I ended up talking about TikTok and, neurodivergent stuff, or, like, I don't know, I'll figure it out after. I don't know. I mean, no matter how many words I put in the title, nobody's gonna view this shit anyways, but, yeah. Unless I capture a clip and re-upload it. Do you still post on your Instagram? Yes, I do. I just don't do it as often. In fact, there's some stuff I need to upload. Yeah, thanks for reminding me, because there's some stuff I need to upload on my Instagram page. I just don't do it as much because I get my engagement through TikTok now. Anybody from Instagram, for the most part, are legacy people that have been following me from... Well, it's mostly people who have been following me for a long time. Or people from Reality app, which is the main app that I have been live streaming to. Or it's people... I mean, sometimes I'll get somebody from TikTok that also follows me on Instagram, but it's more of a rare occurrence because people who are on TikTok for the most part hate Instagram so much that they don't want an Instagram account. But, yeah, I still do post on my Instagram profile because I realize, the whole thing with TikTok, I can't just have all my eggs in one basket, so I just post on my Instagram page for archival. I usually get, no likes. I get no likes on my Instagram page. None! So for me it was a waste of time, because there's no engagement. There's absolutely no engagement on Instagram, it's dead, but, I just do it for archival purposes now. I just do it to archive and document, because of the whole thing that's going on with, TikTok. I have to. And, I mean, I know that this whole thing with TikTok has been going on for a long time, so I knew it would be not very smart to just only post on TikTok. I knew it would not be very smart. And plus, there was a growing amount of people that I meet in real life at, conventions who would be on Instagram but not on TikTok, and it was becoming a big problem, so I post on Instagram for the people that I network with in real life. I don't get any engagement through Instagram itself, really. It's through those people that I meet in real life at a convention, or I meet them on a platform like Reality app. It's always outside of Instagram. It's never on Instagram, because the algorithm on there... Yeah, the algorithm on there is a joke. It's zero engagement. So you have to farm those people outside of the platform, 100% for Instagram. So for the longest time, I just wouldn't post because it was just a complete waste of time. Ah! Oh man, I just spilled a bunch of water on myself. I spilled a bunch of water on myself! Ugh. Even though the captions are inaccurate, it can help with understanding, a little bit, at least there's the option to interpret what I'm saying. At least with the captions, there's an option to interpret what I'm saying. It helps with the context a little bit. You can figure it out with the captions. With the captions, you can at least, figure it out. It's not accurate, but you can figure it out. The captions are actually very inaccurate, to the point where it's actually funny. I'm cleaning right now, that's what I'm doing, but before that, I had to do some, homework tasks. Oh my god, I have to do some kind of homework task, every day. Every day I have to do some kind of homework task. It's nice to catch up. I don't go on TikTok, but glad you're still somewhat active on Insta. Yeah, I always wonder why people don't go on TikTok. Is it the data thing? Or is it just too many platforms to manage? Is it the dance videos? Is it cringe? Like, what? Like, I know there's this whole thing about TikTok and data and the CCP, but is that like I don't believe that's always the reason why, because there are people who never migrated to TikTok from Instagram, from Facebook before this whole thing with the whole controversy. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was never any, like, what I was trying to say is that before this whole controversy happened, like, there's a lot of people who still refuse to migrate to TikTok or get a platform. Oh, it's just so addictive, right? Yeah, it's really addictive. Yeah, true. No, I know, yeah, it's, every time I open my phone, I open TikTok. I'll only open up Instagram like once a day, and I'm opening TikTok like 10 times a day. I open up TikTok like 10 times a day, and I like only open up Instagram like once a day. So TikTok 10 times a day, Instagram once a day. What the fuck? The captions are like Talking Tom. What the hell? Yeah, it is generational, right? Okay. Yeah, you're just set on your ways. I want to understand that because that helps me, like, figure out how to, promote my content. It helps me with marketing, it helps me with how to, well, mostly marketing. I have a marketing degree, go figure, but yeah, it helps me with, you know, figuring out my content and shit like that, but that's why I need to be on multiple platforms, because there are some people that just find TikTok annoying, you know? And then there's people on Instagram that find, well, there's people on TikTok that find Instagram annoying, and then there's people on Instagram that find TikTok annoying. You know, a lot of times people just find it annoying. That's usually the excuse that people give. Some people maybe like the whole thing with the... But, I mostly encounter people that are just like, it's annoying. You know, that's what I hear is like, it's annoying. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, YouTube vlogs were great. Yeah, YouTube vlogs are still great. I mean, it's still great. You know, I don't have a problem with it. Right, I know a lot of people resent TikTok because it kind of ruins YouTube because the whole thing with shorts, and also Instagram rolled out Reels. Instagram rolled out short videos, and then YouTube rolled out short videos, and a lot of people say that ruined the platform, and I get that. I agree, because I like the long-form content, so I agree. I still watch a lot of long-form content. I still consume a lot of long-form content. Oh yeah, I know, thanks. Right, I was on YouNow, that's what I was doing. I was on YouNow, it was always live streaming, so even those vlogs were all being live streamed. Even my old vlog was live, because, I was on YouNow. A lot of people, I guess some people remember YouNow. Man, I wonder how many people, like the people I typically talk to nowadays wouldn't remember YouNow, they were too young for that. People I talk to nowadays are too young for YouNow, it's like, what the hell? Yeah, TikTok, it's mostly like, 15-year-olds and stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of teenagers. A lot of teenagers on TikTok. So, yeah, I get that. It's generational. I do get that. But I try to, like, you know, see where I can get... Yeah, the majority of my engagement is on TikTok. Shit. That is the majority of my engagement. Like, the majority of people who engage with me, because I was getting 1,000 views a day on stories, but they uploaded, they released an update a week ago for stories that kind of broke it. It was like less than a week ago, it was like maybe 5 days ago that they released a bad update, and they broke it, and I was getting like 1,000 views on my stories every day on TikTok. Yeah, I find I do end up resonating with younger people just because of the kind of, the goofy nature of this, really, the kind of cartoonish nature of this. I do end up resonating with a lot of younger people because of the whole cartoon aspect of this. I mean, I, had a persona growing up. I mean, I was, in high school, I was basically like a werewolf furry. I was a werewolf in high school, like, it was an actual wolf furry. So, like, I did that for, like, a while. But any kind of, I don't know, furry content is more cross-generational, though. But, like, I think that, you know, like, the average person would probably think that, oh, that's gonna appeal to, like, younger people more, because that's also cartoonish, but I found this, like, what I'm doing, like, it really appeals to younger people. Like, really. Yeah, I mean, that, yeah, that's a little bit frustrating because I wish I had more older people. It's frustrating because I wish I had more older people. But part of the situation is that a lot of older people work. And I do get a lot of older people at conventions noticing my cosplay and giving me compliments, so it's not about my cosplay or my character, it's about, like, the fact that everybody who's older, for the most part, you're busy working, you know, for the most part, during the day, everybody's busy and we all, you know, for the most part, people work and they're busy during the day, and when you're older, you just have less time, so that's why the majority of these platforms, there's lots and lots of young people on them that are, like, in high school because, when you get older, you get busy, especially if you have a full-time job, you get really busy. And everybody has to kind of, like, work really hard nowadays, because it's really hard to get by, nowadays because of, the economy. You know, so, like, you have to work really hard nowadays. For the most part, people have to work really hard. So nobody really has the time anymore. But those people who still have the time, it's the young people, like, in high school or middle school, they still have the time. Yeah, you're one of the only people on here that still know me from, my other aliases. Like, you're one of the only people who are on here that knew about me with my other aliases, and I think you knew about me when I was doing the whole thing with being a wolf furry. Like, you're the only person who is on, like, my whole thing with what I'm doing now that still knows me and still, like, for the most part, I never had anybody. There's nobody else. There's, like, nobody else who goes that far back. Yeah, I know, it sucks. Yeah, I miss the free time too, but I try to make the most of it. I do have some free time, obviously, because I wouldn't be able to do this at all if I didn't. I was working nights, if you remember, but I came out of work about 2 months ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do remember that. I had another person, on my Instagram that I met more recently. Well, of course, like, met them through Instagram. They told me, that they were working nights too. A lot of people, it seems they kind of work nights. Why is it because they have the time during the day? I don't know. When you work nights, you have the time during the day sometimes. Maybe. I don't know. I imagine, well, you definitely have to sleep during the day, that goes without saying. Oh, man. Oh my god. What the What the hell is wrong with the captions? The captions said, "Oh man, what the hell?" I said, "Oh man, like, oh man, I have to blah blah blah," you know. It's okay, the third time I got it correct. Oh my god. The captions are really out of whack. Oh yeah, I've always been a night owl too. Okay, you were hoping to work a normal day schedule. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I've always been a night owl too, but that becomes a problem when it comes to things like streaming. And I also have a hard time doing things like recording music, into like the wee hours of the night, into like the middle of the night. I start getting really tired. If it's like the earlier part of the night, yeah. But yes, I still have that stupid job. Yes, I do. I haven't been able to get out of it because of my resume needing so much improvement and me needing so much training on how to write cover letters and stuff in networking. I haven't been able to get out of it. And also the internship is really messing things up. The fact that I have to get an internship to get my bachelor's degree is messing everything up, and just the requirements to get my bachelor's degree, the fact that I'm a full-time student right now, and the fact that there's so much coursework, I haven't been able to. I was applying to some other jobs, so I applied to some jobs at my college, university. I applied to some, I applied to some jobs at my university, but I heard nothing back. But my resume, was, like, really badly formatted, and it was wordy, and it was too long, and it was just a lot of trouble to go through. I remember how bad it was, so that's likely one of the big reasons why I never heard back. It's likely a resume issue, so, I wasn't really prepared to leave that job, unfortunately, when all this happened. I really wasn't prepared to leave. I wasn't properly equipped to leave. All this happened, I wasn't properly equipped to leave. So, that's why I'm still there. Yeah, it still sucks because they got me working on both Friday and Saturday, and those are like the only days that they give me. They just give me Friday and Saturday, like, here you go, fuck your weekend. Fuck you, no weekend. Fuck your weekend. We're gonna make it so that, like, you're gonna have difficulty doing anything on those days. Screw you, fuck you. You know, that's kinda like, it's even, yeah, so that schedule's even worse now because it's not just Saturday, it's also Friday, but, that's gonna reset in June, thank goodness. But I don't know if they're just going to constantly give me Friday and Saturday now. I mean, they've constantly given me Saturday, since I transferred over there. But I know a lot of jobs these days want you to work weekends or make it mandatory. A lot of the job listings I looked at have weekend work as being mandatory, like, probably a good 50% are saying work weekends. So, yeah, it's not like I can really easily get out of that, because I don't, you know, it's like I could go to another job, but are they gonna make me work weekends? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, so I'm getting, what the hell? Oh, yeah, tying this all back to, tying this back to my degree, that I'm getting a bachelor degree in, communications, with an emphasis on advertising and PR, a lot of those jobs actually want you to work weekends, which really pisses me off. A lot of them actually require weekend work. A lot of the entry-level positions, require weekend work. What the fuck is the captions again? The captions, like, I see the I love you entry-level positions on the captions, like, what the oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, I may be able to find some kind of job that has decent hours, but there's also, like, you know, the fact that I just need more hours because the pay. They're only scheduling me like 10 hours a week, so the pay is shit. So I need more like 20 hours a week to be more comfortable instead of 10. There's like a major difference between that for me. It's like half my fucking paycheck. I lost half my fucking paycheck. I heard that happened to a lot of people. There's a lot of people within the company experiencing the same thing, so I wasn't alone. But for me personally, it's just really like, why did this have to happen now? I wasn't ready for this. One of my coworkers was able to find a better paying job. He was like, I'm working somewhere else. Pays better. I was like, I haven't seen you in a long time. He's like, yeah, I'm working somewhere else. I'm like, well, good for you. And he's older than me, so he was more prepared for this than I was. He was actually prepared. So my coworkers who were actually prepared were able to, like, find other work and other jobs. I had another coworker who was also older than me. She was prepared for this, and she was able to find another position, but they also have more work experience. That's part of the problem. Not only are they older, they have more work experience. They have that resume that's been perfected, you know, they have the interview skills, they have the cover letter skills, you know, I didn't. So I was left behind, basically, because I didn't have the skills, and I didn't really, yeah, my job was always, the job security was always questionable, and I ignored it because I'd been in school, I ignored it. Or I've been wanting to focus on my hobbies during the break. I get really hooked into my hobbies. I just hook in. I just hook into my hobbies. Like, I just am completely plugged into my hobbies, and I shut out the outside world. I fucking shut out the outside world. So, like, I didn't see the train coming, but I kind of saw it coming, but I didn't want to get out of the way. I saw the train coming, but I didn't want to get it out of the way. I didn't want to get out of the way. I saw the train coming, but didn't want to get out of the way. But, however, the initial things that were threatening my job security were easily addressed. They were resolved. And then I was basically, I moved up to a higher rank where I had more job security until the department I was working for previously shut down. You know, I had more job security and I moved up the ranks until they shut down. All that was undone in an instant. I had moved up within my department, but that was instantly undone as they shut down. And now I'm at the bottom again, you know? So, like, the moment that I move up within the organization to get priority on hours and everything, and I'm called the best employee and everything, you know, that all gets undone within an instant. It's really annoying. But it just goes to show that, like, if you move up in an organization or whatever, that it can be really superficial. they can just undo that within an instant. It's really superficial. And I didn't realize just how superficial that actually was. I was thinking like, oh yeah, now I have job security, now I don't have to worry, so that's why I ignored this train coming, but this train was coming to hit me and I just ignored it, because I thought, oh yeah, you know, I have job security now, not until my department actually got dissolved. It wasn't until then that I realized, like, oh, no, I didn't actually have... I always didn't have job security. I always did not have that job security that I thought I had, or that stability that I thought I had. Well, I didn't get fired, you know, my hours got cut. I mean, that's still having a job, but, you know, I didn't have the job security and the pay, like getting the pay or getting the hours. I didn't have that. You know, then again, you know, I saw this train, for the most part I saw this train coming. I didn't get out of the way, I didn't ignore it, but also, like, I was in a different place at that time. I didn't take the amount of courses that I had taken now. You know, I had taken some really comprehensive courses about resume and cover letter, and now I've had those years of experience and those years of work that I didn't have a year ago. So, that's why my other coworkers were so much more prepared for this, because all my older coworkers have been fine. It's us younger people that have really gotten burned from this, because me in particular, I've really felt it, because, like, I haven't, you know, had the experience, or, you know, I didn't have the resume, I didn't have the cover letter, I didn't have the interview skills, you know. It's like, for me, I still haven't done an interview, a formal job interview in a long time, you know, so it's like, and also I'm in school, so I've really felt the burn from this, you know. Like, my older coworkers who aren't in school didn't feel this burn the same way that I felt it, you know, they didn't feel this the same way that I felt this. And that's why these companies, you know, they think it's like nothing, you know, they cut the hours, they don't really think anything of it, because, you know, a lot of, like, and also, you know, seeing that so many older coworkers have been okay, you know, I'm at that age, I'm 27, where, like, you know, I'm really close to them in age. A lot of the people who have been okay are, like, in their 30s, but I'm 27, so I'm close to them in age, and, like, you know, it's like, your supervisors, they think you're gonna be okay, or the management, they think, like, oh, they'll be okay, or they know you're not gonna be okay, and they do it anyways. And they detach themselves emotionally, and when you question them about it, they get all defensive because they emotionally detach themselves from the consequences and your problems. They gotta just, she's like, yeah, my boss is like, well, do what's best for the company. My boss is like, we're gonna do what's best for the company. Detach myself from the workforce and the employees, like the younger employees who are really gonna feel it. You know, I was part of that sector of the company that was really gonna feel it, because I'm still, like, this is being done to me while I'm still a student, you know? This is being done to me while I'm still a full-time student at that. So, I'm still royally pissed about it, and I'll never, you know, I'm gonna, this is definitely a formative experience. It's, something to take away from and learn a lesson from. Now, I'm not, like, completely down and out from this, but it still pisses me off. And it goes to show, like, how superficial it is if you do rank up at a company. If you do rank up, if you become a manager, that can all be undone in an instant. That can be done so fast, especially if the company is going out of business. I saw the 99-cent store go out of business. I still can't believe that the 99-cent store went out of business. I really relied on the dang 99-cent store. You know how important the 99-cent store was to me? Well, those people all lost their job overnight. And I heard that there was little to no warning that the 99-cent store was going to shut down. I also remember Fry's Electronics, you know? That was also a thing as well. There was Fry's Electronics in Burbank, in El Segundo, or Manhattan Beach. I remember that too. You know, but people, you know, lost that within an instant, and it's just so superficial. But kind of the same thing happened to me, you know, my department was resolved, dude. I mean, absolved. They were dissolved. My apartment was dissolved due to budget cuts. So kind of the same thing happened to me. So it's really superficial. But also, if management changes, the people who moved you up or ranked you up, if that changes, they could all be undone within an instant. It's just so superficial. I'm sorry to hear that. Things are pretty messed up in the economy and industries now. Rest in peace, fries. I know I still miss fries. Did you ever go to the 99-cent store? Like, that was, like, really important. The 99-cent store was, like, really important for my family. We have one, like, we have one in our neighborhood, like, we had one, because they're gone. We had one, and now they're gone. But they were really important. I can't believe the 99-cent store got... Yeah, I can't believe the 99-cent store is gone. I still can't believe that. I was posting about that a lot, by the way. I have a video from my local 99-cent store on the day after they announced the closing. I mean, we know the economy is bad, but, like, it's one thing to cut my hours and be civil about it, but no. The new boss, of course, chose not to do that because she doesn't care, because she doesn't really know me, she doesn't care, you know, there's no, like, relationship built up, because she doesn't really care. It was both getting hours cut and getting new management, and getting moved to a different department. Yeah. You know? That really stung. But it didn't affect my older coworkers as bad, because they were able to get into something else pretty quickly. Like, one of my older coworkers, it only took her, like, about 3 months to find something else. Do you still get to do cool things in LA for fun? Yeah, somewhat. It's mostly just conventions. It's really just the conventions, because, like, you know, working weekends now, I have to be really careful about what I do. So, it's mostly just conventions, really. And also, I don't really have the money to do anything else. So, what matters the most to me are the Comic-Cons, you know, the comic conventions. That's really what matters to me, like LA Comic-Con. Here's the ones I go to: LA Comic-Con, WonderCon, Monsterpalooza. I need to buy my ticket for that really bad. Because Monsterpalooza is coming up. Son of Monsterpalooza. Those are the ones I go to. I'm not going to Anime Expo this year because I don't have the money, and Anime Expo is also a clusterfuck. Anime Expo is overcrowded and it's a clusterfuck, and the crowd there is not really there for me. They're there for... The crowd at Anime Expo is not the right target audience. They're there for anime girls, they're there for One Piece, they're there for One Piece, they're there for Demon Slayer, they're there for all those animes, and it's not the right target audience. I do get some people taking pictures of me and stuff, but it's not as much as the other conventions. It's not as nearly as much. I went there in that cosplay maid outfit that's actually in this video to the left side, and got some good laughs, but, I can't do it again this year because it's just too much trouble, and plus the parking situation is really bad. But I go to, like, some Comic-Cons. I never get to make it to, like, Pasadena or anything like that, Pasadena Comic-Con, because I'm just too busy. I'm aware that there's Pasadena Comic-Con, but I'm just too busy to make it to that. I'm just too busy. I gotta pick and choose which ones I go to, because I'm just really busy. I gotta pick what's important to me. I gotta choose my priorities wisely, because I'm just too busy. I'm also aware of the one in, like... There's one in, like... Riverside County. There's also a convention. Comic-Con Revolution, Riverside County. There's also that. But I can't make it to all of those, because I can only be so many places at once, you know? So I have to pick and choose, like, what's important to me. I have to pick and choose my priorities, because I can only be so many places at once. I can only do so many things at once. I can't be, like, everywhere. And plus, working weekends is just really bad. That's just not a desirable situation. Because most things happen during the weekends, and they're, like, only giving me weekends during this quarter. They're only giving me weekends. They're only giving me Friday and Saturday this quarter, which really makes it, like, a lot of trouble. That makes it suck even more for me, only giving me Fridays and Saturdays. I'm actually away from my stream where my YouTube live stream is, so I'm gonna join my YouTube live stream from another account and view it on my phone so I can still view the chat. There's nothing going on reality. I think I might exit out of there because if somebody joins reality, I'm not gonna see it anyways. If somebody joins the reality app, I'm not even gonna see it. Reality app is pretty much dead right now. It's too late for that. Nobody's gonna join that. Oh wait, somebody joined. Hey, Roxy, what's good, what's up? I'm talking to you on the mic that's connected. Alright, I was just talking to somebody. Somebody just joined Reality app. I thought they weren't. I thought nobody else was gonna join. I really thought it was dead. Do you go to any concerts or live shows? Not lately. I think the last one I went to was, shit. I saw Roger Waters. Roger Waters at Pink Floyd. I saw him at the Crypto.com arena. I think that was the last one. I think it was Roger Waters at the Crypto arena. I think that was the last one. I did see Motley Crue, like in 2022, I think. I saw Motley Crue or 2021. But, yeah, for the most part, I haven't been able to do any concerts or shows or anything like that, for the most part. I haven't been able to do that. Yeah, I don't know if there's any other ones. There's no other ones that I can think of right now. I'm gonna shut down my Reality app live stream because the engagement on there is dead and I'm just draining my battery on my devices right now. I'm gonna shut it down on Reality app, but not on YouTube. I'm gonna be on YouTube now. I'm just gonna only be on YouTube now. Oh my god. I had two mics attached to my face. I literally had two mics attached to my face. It felt so good to get that second mic off of my face. Oh my god. I just shut down the stream on Reality and got that second mic off of my face. I've been meaning to make this change for a long time to switch to live streaming on YouTube so that more people can join. I'm glad I did it. Yeah, a lot of people will join a platform and not really use it, or a lot of people are like, oh no, I'm not going to use it, so I'm not even going to waste my time. I get it. I get it, it's like, why even waste your time if you're not going to use it? Okay. Yeah, I just ended my live stream on Reality app anyways. When I live stream, I have difficulty managing all the audio associated with it because on OBS, whatever I play through my computer that I'm streaming with on OBS goes through the live stream. So to manage multiple audio streams, like if I want to listen to something that's not being streamed, I have to do it through like a different computer, which I'm currently doing that through a laptop that I don't really use. But I want to move live streaming to a laptop so that I can just do everything I want on my main computer, because right now I'm live streaming from my primary computer, and I want to move to live streaming on a laptop so I can just do everything I want on my primary computer as far as running applications, running audio feeds. I don't have to worry about it. I just want to keep this all on a laptop off to the side, but I don't have the means to do that yet, but I think I will soon because there is a laptop that's in the works for me right now to be able to do that. My computer tech is going to just give that to me. I did pay for the charger though. My computer tech likely has something that he can let go of that I can use for that, so it will be a lot better when I do that. But the problem with that though is that's going to be short-lived, or I question if that's even going to really be a thing, because I can't run my AI voice changer with a laptop. I can't run that with a laptop. I have to use a dual GPU setup to run my AI voice changer that I'm going to implement soon, hopefully. I would have to use my RTX 3060 that's connected to the video output for applications like this in gaming and streaming. And then I'm going to use another GPU, which is going to be the 1080 Ti, or the Titan X, or the NVIDIA Quadro. I think it's the M6000 with 24 gigabytes of VRAM. That's more so if I have the funds, because that one's like around 300. But the other two will do it just as well, and they're cheaper. But, yeah, so then, you know, I'm mostly tied to just live streaming with my gaming PC that actually has the Intel i5 2400, the RTX 3060. I'm mostly just tied to streaming with this computer because it has the good specs to support all of this. But this alone, like Voicemod, this can be run on a gaming laptop, no problem. This can be run on a laptop, no problem. Doesn't even have to be a gaming laptop, this could be run on a laptop, no problem. As long as it has a decent processor. And as for this avatar thing that I'm running on the right side, I think this can run on integrated graphics. I don't even think I need a GPU to run this avatar thing you see on the right here. See, now I don't want to stop talking. Like, it's about, I'm gonna end my stream, but now I don't want to shut up. Now I don't want to stop talking. Oh. But it'll be nice to have a laptop. It would just be nice to have another laptop. I heard this one has the GPU in it. It would be just nice to have a gaming capable laptop anyways. I have a Retina. The Retina's pretty good, but the Retina needs some modification. The Retina needs some modifications to run Windows and macOS effectively, because I want to dual boot it, but I need a 2TB SSD to dual boot it, because I want 2 terabytes of storage. I mean, I want a terabyte of storage for Windows and a terabyte of storage for macOS on the Retina. And I'm pretty particular about that, and I'm not going to waste my time setting up a dual boot if it's only 500 gigs split. Well, I don't want to. Why bother? I plan on upgrading to 2 terabytes and having 1 terabyte between both operating systems. My position on that is why bother. And also to do that, there needs to be an adapter. I would need to improve my Retina to make it more usable, to make it more versatile. I need a 2 terabyte SSD and an adapter. But the Retina is a pretty good laptop. That's the best laptop that I have, and it's really good. I really like the Retina Mac is like really good. And I could do this type of live streaming on there easily too with Voicemod. I could do all this easily. But yeah, I can run Voicemod, but I can't run the AI voice changer. Now, once I start running the AI voice changer in real time on the dual GPU, once I actually start doing it, I'm not going back to Voicemod probably. It's probably not going to ever go back to Voicemod once I do that, because once I have a serious problem, I'm probably not going to ever go back to Voicemod unless I have like a serious problem. So I think in regards to live streaming, I'm pretty much stuck to using a gaming PC once I actually get the dual GPU setup that would support the AI voice changer, but I don't know how long this is going to take. So I'm just talking about in the intro because it doesn't even matter. It's a moot point until it gets set up. Until it gets set up, it's a moot point. It doesn't even matter until it actually gets set up and it's working. And I don't know. I don't have an exact timeline for how long that would take. I seem like I'm really close because all I need is another GPU and for the voice changer software to recognize it and just to select another GPU, run a dual GPU and then select it in the software. I should be good. Because that's what other people have done. I talked to other people who have done this and they said that they were able to do this. I talked to somebody on VR chat last year who did that. So that's how you usually do it. That's how you run the AI voice changer. Akita. It's called Akita. Some people just say Wakita, but it's the one associated RVC project. RVC project has an AI voice changer associated with it on GitHub. It's that one. So a lot of people say they run it for a dual GPU or a 4090. You have to have either a 4090 or a dual GPU. So in my case, I'm gonna go for a dual GPU because the 4090 is like out of my league. 4090 is out of my league and it also has a problem melting and getting hot. But I do have a lot of fans. I have my newest PC has been built with the capability of upgrading to 4090. So if a 4090 just happened to like, you know, which is not going to happen. Nobody's going to just put the 4090s into my hands, but my computer could barely support a 4090 just barely support it. If it were to get it, my newest computer that I'm streaming off of right now could support it. Just barely though. I have like multiple fans, because with a 4090, really, like, unless you have a huge case, you're going to need to water cool that, unless you have like a huge case, but I don't do water cooling because there's too much of a risk that your shit's gonna go down and never gonna work again. You're gonna have a short, and you're risking thousands of dollars worth of equipment. That's just not my style. I don't water cool because I don't risk thousands of dollars worth of equipment. And I don't want to bother with the maintenance on that, so I don't really do water cooling, I just do fans. For me, I'm gonna run my shit with fans. But I am getting quite complex with my computing stuff because of the AI voice I want to implement, but I only have demonstrations of it right now because I can only use pre-generated audio right now through 11 Labs, so I only have demonstrations of it. And anything with pre-generated audio, so if I were to make a vlog video, I can take that audio and port it over to the AI on 11 Labs and make a video from that, and that's how I've been doing it. So I've been able to use it like halfway, but I can't like use it in real time, and so that means I can't use it for streaming, I can't use it for VR chat, and the reason why, the RTX 3060, yeah, I can run that locally on the RTX 3060, no problem. I trained a voice already on the RTX 3060, but the problem is, the RTX 3060, as demonstrated on YouTube by Drew's Journey, this is one YouTuber has demonstrated this, that if you run the AI voice changer on the RTX 3060, you cannot multitask, you cannot game, you cannot stream, I can't run anything that's like CGI like this, because it will take up nearly 100% of the computing power of the RTX 3060. The 4090 you can, but not the RTX 3060. And now the 4090 is state-of-the-art, and that's $2,000. So, Very cool, best of luck. Oh wait, those are old comments. That's right. Yeah, those are old comments. I just wanted to finish talking about this since I got on a roll. I already got on a roll with this, so I just wanted to finish talking about it. It's like 1 in the morning Pacific Standard Time, so I don't know how in the hell I'm gonna be late. I'm probably gonna have to take some compromises with the cleaning. I'm not really gonna be able to do it, because it's like 1 o'clock in the morning Pacific Standard Time, like, how am I gonna do that shit? I don't feel that tired because I took a long nap earlier today, and I kinda like, I don't know, I've had a weird day, but shit. I didn't want to have to be patient with the mess that I have to clean up. I wanted to just clean it, but shit. I guess I'm gonna have to be patient. Fuck. I wanted to just get it over with, because I have homework and other stuff. I really wanted to just get it over with. God damn. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna stop streaming. I just didn't want to stop talking. When I get on a tangent, I get passionate about something, I don't want to shut up, and I just want to stop talking. I want to finish what I'm saying. Alright, I'm gonna stop streaming. For anything, before I need to go, I need to see if there's any comments I need to shoot. I noticed that YouTube live chat replay doesn't work. So, there was like plenty of chats here on YouTube. There's like at least 20 chats I can see here on YouTube. But, it's not gonna work in the live chat replay. It's not gonna be visible, and that hurts my engagement. That's part of the reason why nobody's ever gonna watch. Like, for the most part, nobody's ever gonna watch these live stream replays after I'm done, because the live chat doesn't work, and I troubleshooted it, and I watched a YouTube video about this, and it's enabled. It's not like it's disabled. It usually doesn't work because it's disabled. No, it's enabled, and it's not working. My live chat replay is enabled, and it's not working. So I was like, you know what, I don't have the time to troubleshoot this shit. But it'll probably be more worth looking into it further when I get the AI voice implemented, because that's when the engagement is going to get more interesting, and I'm going to probably have a little bit. My engagement might spike a little bit once I have the AI voice changer, the real-time AI voice changer up and running with the dual GPU setup. Yeah, I want to make sure that's really worth my trouble. I know it could be a game changer, that's why I'm pursuing it, because I know it can be a game changer, and I originally planned to run it through a remote machine through a web server through Google, which would have been more convenient, but that didn't work out because Google... There's no... And also, the default GPU on Collab isn't really that great either. It's not the greatest, it's okay, but it's not like the greatest, like... They have a 12 gig one by default, 12 gig Tesla K80. I think that doesn't even have tensor cores. I think that came out in 2014. There's better GPUs that could be utilized seriously. There's GPUs that you can buy that are better. I have RTX 3060 right now. I mean, that's so much better. So I was like, what's the point? You know, it's like, too buggy. What's the point? It's $10 a month. It's too buggy. I was like, you know, I didn't see the point. I'd take that money and put it towards, like, the Titan X, the NVIDIA Quadro. I think it's the NVIDIA Quadro M6000 that has, like, 24 gigabytes of VRAM. Or the, 1080 Ti. Yeah, I could just do that. A lot of people recommend going that route, and a lot of people actually do go that route, just have a dual GPU. And I have talked to somebody who has a dual GPU already. I mean, the recommendation on Reddit, I inquired about this on Reddit and other platforms on Discord, and the recommendation has always been just to run a dual GPU setup and just to... Yeah, I'm gonna buckle the RTX 3060 a little bit. It's gonna run at 50% speed, but it'd probably be unnoticeable. A lot of people say, just do it, it's worth it. A lot of people say it's worth it to, just run the RTX 3060 at 50% speed to do the dual GPU setup that is not even really that noticeable. To run the voice changer is worth it. Because I know the AI voice changer is gonna be a game changer for me once I do have the ability to actually run it in real time, all the time, and not have any issues, not have any bugs. I have been able to run it in real time or a couple of times on collab, but it's unreliable. You know, that was only like one time, and now I'm not able to run it again. You know, I ran it one time, okay, and now I'm not able to run it again. But I decided it's best to just split ways with that platform altogether because it's not really working out for me. Split races? What the fuck? This is... Oh my god. Caches. Shit. Okay, I gotta stop streaming, seriously. Yeah, I wanted to disconnect.